Hi guys, good afternoon from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today is gonna be my very first Jimmy Choo official fragrance review. I haven't done anything from this house so far, and I really wanted to because Jimmy Choo, they have quite a number of fragrances for both men and women. I think they're very decent. I tried them before this particular fragrance. I tried it for last 2 years, or like this year and last year. I think that these 2 years I tried, and I really liked it. But on like what they're offered for, the retail price was a bit too high, which is why I didn't pull off the trigger. So I actually ordered a couple of samples from Fragrance BD, one of my trusted shops in Bangladesh, Fragrance Bangladesh. I'll leave the link below. You can buy sometimes official samples, splits, full bottles, and all original, authentic, 100% authentic products, as well as they all imported from USA. So thanks to my brother Pantho Bhai as well as Shubho Bhai. Both of them are awesome guys. I really love them a lot for their work and their dedication and honesty. It's always a pleasure doing business with this page and these guys. They are truly awesome dudes. All right. So Jimmy Choo, basically, I do not know much about the house because I tried Jimmy Choo Ice, this one, Jimmy Choo Man Intense, and couple of women's perfumes. So about 6 perfumes I know. This perfume, I tried it last year, this year, and I kind of liked it, but most people said this is similar to very popular perfume. It's called Dior Sauvage because the name is called Blue. So I'll tell you what it smells like to me and what to expect should you buy it or not, performance, who is it for, and I'm gonna do an official sample review. I don't have the full bottle. So here you go. These samples, usually if you go to the malls, if you buy a fragrance, they give you for free as gift. But in Bangladesh, if you go to, because we don't have retail shops, so these are sometimes some of the sellers they bring, and then they bring in bulk and they sell for a very nominal price. So you can try 2 ml, 1.5, 1 ml, zero point 0.5 ml, kind of like official samples, whatever the company provides. And I don't mind paying even a little bit more because I can test the fragrance without paying for the full retail. So these are sprayable samples, very nice looking sample color, blue. It's EDT concentration. These fragrances are made in France, comes in 50, 100 and 30 ml, I think 3 bottle sizes. And there you go, inside got beautiful bottle packaging. I really love the bottle, this and the ice. These two bottles are really lovely. This got this blue tinge and then a little bit lighter. Here got the black cap with nice sort of leather wrap, and this is the official sample of 2 ml. Really love those 2 ml samples, sprayable. So yeah, let's do a review. I have it on my hand for some time and I'll tell you what I get from it. The dry down is there. Let me spray it and let me talk about the fragrance. Okay, this fragrance, I would say classify this as kind of like you can consider it for summer, more like spring and autumn. That would be perfect time to wear this. And there's something interesting I have to say. First of all, it doesn't smell at all like Dior Sauvage. Those who wrote it, I don't know where they get it from. This fragrance, it's a totally different fragrance than those blue genre. This fragrance very fruity. I get few prominent notes. I'll tell you very interesting notes, and smells really lovely. It's safe, it's crowd pleaser, it's sweet. Everybody's gonna love the smell. Performance, so far I saw on my skin a couple of times testing. I saw it's good, but not really quite beast mode. It's about, I would say longevity wise, it's kind of like nearby 8, and projection, it's kind of like first hour. After that, it will be close to the skin, but that will depend on your skin condition. I mean your skin chemistry, your weather condition, as well as the fragrance if you're spraying for the big bottle or a sample. Okay, so it will differ, but from the sample and the tester that I tried, I got good longevity with a moderate projection. So now this fragrance is considered fresh, fruity, aromatic fragrance. The top notes from, I mean the main notes I detect from this, I'll tell you without the notes breakdown. I get a lot of apples, pineapple, lavender, as well as musk, sandalwood, and I believe there's a hint of spices and leather somewhere. Okay, it's like that kind of perfume. And when you hear those notes break down, you'll be like, this fragrance doesn't smell doesn't sound like Dior Sauvage. No, it doesn't. It doesn't even sound like Bleu de Chanel. This is an entirely different fragrance. Is it unique? No. This fragrance, it's pretty much gonna remind you of a lot of other fragrance in the market, but it's kind of confusing what they were trying to do with the blue name. It doesn't smell anything like blue. If the fragrance would be coloring like amber, black, coal, then that would be a nice color interpretation for this, because it smells like those. So it has this fresh, crisp apples and fruits, and I think that actually makes it very aromatic with that lavender. The lavender is not that powdery, so it kind of has that slight bit of fruitiness and tropical vibe. That's what I guess they're going for with the blue, perhaps. But this one, what it really reminds me of are these fragrances. Mont Blanc Legend Night. If you see the color pattern, this Jimmy Choo Blue smells lighter version of it. Then there is fragrance like Armani Code. If you know Armani Code Colonia and Dior, Jimmy Choo Blue, this one Jimmy Choo Man Blue, Colonia Armani Code Colonia, and this one smells pretty similar to me, as well as little bit of hint of Kuro Silver. So these fragrances are kind of like based on green apple. This is kind of like warm apple, kind of fresh scent. So it is very linear. It doesn't have so much I would say transformation from the opening. Opening got a little bit bergamot, citrus, which is going to wear off after a while. I really love the safe smell of it. It's a Mr. Safe smell. There is at least 30 fragrances in the market that smells like this. Is it worthy of the $75 retail price tag? Hell no, no way. The bottle is really pretty. I tell you, the bottle is really pretty. It's really beautiful. It will look nice in your shelf, but the price should be fair price should be for this should be not more than $45 tops for 100 ml bottle. I heard someone bought 30 ml bottle for $30. That's expensive. That you're paying for Chanel price. This is not quite the Chanel quality. Is it a bad fragrance? No. Is it a mind-blowing fragrance? No. Is it a safe fragrance? Yes. Does it smell nice? Yes. But is it something you can pass? Yes, definitely you can. If you have quite a few fragrances in your collection, you can definitely just say get a sample, try it. Okay, never mind. I would say pass on this because I have quite a few fragrances that smells like apples. But here is the other thing. If you don't enjoy pineapple, you're gonna get that nice sort of pineapple like Mont Blanc Legend, Legend Night. They have that pineapple sometimes, So this one has that kind of like a fruity pineapple somewhere. So if you do enjoy Mont Blanc Legend Spirit, and then you imagine Mont Blanc Legend Spirit and Mont Blanc Legend Night, as well as Armani Code Colonia, you mix them all together, this is what you get. All right, so it's a very familiar scent. If you want to give it to a friend or a colleague or your office boss as a gift, it will be very handsome for that. It is a very safe perfume. Okay, so it's right in the middle for me. How much would I give it out of 10? How much I'm impressed? I'll give it like a 6 out of 10. Here is my reason. No creativity. I'm not bashing the fragrance. I'm just saying it smells like 10 other fragrances. But if you take it apart, and then if you take apart the retail pricing, $75-$85, if this one is offered for $40, $45, and the fragrance you do not consider as a similar, you do not know so many other fragrances that smells like this, then it will become more like a 7 out of 10, but never gonna be more than 7. So that's my review. Jimmy Choo Man Blue. This is a good summer, spring, even autumn time. Like those times you can really wear it. It will give you solid longevity, and it's a good date scent. Young people would love this. Working people would love this. It's kind of like safe, fresh out of the shower, also like fruity kind of fragrance vibe. So that is Jimmy Choo Man Blue for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll be doing some more reviews later today. Bye bye.